Good morning, everyone. We're about to bring you the latest COVID-19 UAE updates. However, if you found this podcast through an article, which so many of you are doing, please hit that subscribe button wherever you get your podcasts so you can get your Dubai news daily. 996, 997, 998, 999, 1,000! Oh, shit, yes. He didn't even break a sweat. What was that?
Oh, yeah.
The man is made of iron.
The man is made of iron. That is unbelievable. Shahir completed 1,000 squats for our Dubai Fitness Challenge, and you should too.
Yes, 30 seconds of non-stop squatting.
As much as you want to do, and send them to us on #LovinDubai. We want to see you working out for Dubai Fitness Challenge. We're giving you 2 different challenges every day, but I think the point is just do something you enjoy. Just get out and get active for 30 minutes every day.
Even walking, brisk walking counts. Anything, any kind of activity where you're fit and you get walking and moving counts.
And if you want to level up to Shahir's Anchorman level, then do 1,000 squats and video it. Put it on time lapse, we don't mind. Let's jump into our top stories. Today we're talking about Dubai announces 5-year multiple entry visas.
No more social distance learning for schools in the UAE.
And also more information how you can get your workout in at DFC Expo 2020 Dubai Fitness Village.
And all about Splash's White Wednesday sale.
And do stay tuned because yesterday I sat down with Dr. Ahmed Fakih and he discussed something called family balancing, which kind of blew my mind.
Interesting, but before we start, our sponsor for today's show is Splash, bringing you the biggest deals ever before the end of the year with Splash White Wednesday sale. More on that later in the show, and although Splash is the sponsor of today's show, the thoughts and opinions are Lovin Dubai's.
Arsian just jumped in on Facebook and said, "Are you serious 1,000? I don't think so."
Well,
Shahir, if you've watched Shahir on the show before, he'll tell you he does CrossFit. He'll talk about it a lot, and he'll probably talk about those 1,000 squats a lot too. I reckon. He's mentioned it once or twice. Yeah,
oh, I feel like I remember, but he barely talks about it. I don't know.
That's weird. I've go to the same gym as him. Don't see him there that much. He's not here to defend himself. That's not okay. Okay, let's jump into our top stories. Dubai announces a 5-year multiple entry visa. Big news announced yesterday on Twitter by His Highness Sheikh Hamdan bin Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, Crown Prince of Dubai. Dubai has started to issue 5-year multiple entry visas, but it's actually for employees of multinational firms operating in the Emirate. So he said the goal is to support their operations, provide corporate teams ease of access to the city, and enable them to participate in events, conferences, and exhibitions. The aim also is with multiple announcements of late that also benefit the workforce, by the way. We talked yesterday about the new labour laws coming into effect in February 22. All of these is to provide a supportive environment that helps raise their business efficiency and flexibility and speed of decision making, which in turn enables Dubai to reinforce its status as the world's best city to live and work and provide the conditions for institutions and individuals to really, really excel.
Now, the visa process is already activated with GDRFA. Visa holders can visit and stay in the UAE for 90 days and extend 90 more days if needed. The multiple entry visa joins more permanent visa solutions like Golden Visa, the Retire Visa, the Work from Abroad visas, which has led to significant increase in new visas of late.
We're just continuously hearing about more ways it's easy for people abroad to come and I guess grab hold of the opportunities in Dubai, and this is one more. So this is, like we said, for multinational companies outside of the Emirate. They're basically making it much easier for people to come in and out of Dubai. They'll have a 5-year multiple entry visa, and then, like Simran said, if 90 days, then they can extend it for another 90 days within that 5-year bracket. Mm-hmm. It's just if you have friends abroad working in any type of company, say, hey, look, here's another visa option for you. They can do the virtual visa, the retirement visa. I'm aiming for that golden visa. Could happen. Aren't we all?
It's about time, honestly. Like, how many times do we have to throw in the hints?
We need to apply. That's what we need to do.
Dubai Media Office. I just want them to give it to us. I don't want to do the hard work and like apply.
Imagine.
But it's really great. Dubai has become the hot spot for living, working, studying, tourism. So all these new visa additions and the flexibility of it all just makes it just makes everyone's life so much easier and makes it that much more attractive to come and even check, test the waters, see if this place is for you, see if it's not for you, and then actually give people that opportunity, like, okay, fine, let's settle down, or like, maybe remote learning. Working remotely from Dubai or whatever it is.
Yeah, and I think that we're seeing definitely, you'll feel it yourself, an influx of people in the city. The city's definitely a lot busier, and it's thanks to probably how the city dealt with the pandemic. So obviously over the last 2 years, the whole world has keenly felt what it's like living in a pandemic. But here in Dubai, I think that we were a lot luckier with different precautions put in place at different times that made it easier for us to live a relatively normal life. And that kind of leads into our next story.
Yes, so no more social distancing, no more social distance learning for schools in the UAE. Now, during its latest COVID-19 media briefing on Tuesday, the National Emergency Crisis and Disaster Management Authority, NCEMA, updated COVID-19 protocols for schools in the UAE. Now, the update basically states that all schools and educational institutes in the UAE will resume in-person classes and end remote learning altogether from the second semester in January 2022. Also, school buses will operate at 100% capacity, while parents will be allowed to attend events and educational facilities by showing the green pass on the Al Husn app and a negative PCR test result with a validity of 96 hours. Now, teachers, administrative staff, and students are being advised to take the COVID-19 booster vaccine for additional protection.
So in Dubai, as you're probably aware, private schools ended remote learning on October 3 of this year, while those in Sharjah are also operating at full capacity. So COVID boosters for all working in the education sector, that's fantastic. I wonder though, if, I'm not going to say there was there were some interesting things that we've learned from COVID. Meetings don't necessarily need to be in person. Why are we traveling all over the world when they could be in Zoom?
Yeah.
And then, for example, parents, teachers, I'd love your thoughts on this. Do you need in-person meetings? I just remember parent-teacher meetings. Sometimes were a bit of a faff in terms of they take hours. You'd have to go, if it's on Zoom and therefore you have a set time. I know then the teachers can wave the parents goodbye quite quickly. If you have a 30-minute slot, the parents can't go over that.
That's so, what?
Not that parents ever would.
Now that you bring this up, what is that shade?
Why actually?
How many parents do you deal with who went over?
Actually, in my school, we weren't allowed parent-teacher meetings.
What?
There was no interaction with the teachers and the parents.
That's weird.
It was quite unusual. They, the manager of, I guess, the hallway, and there was definitely a term for it. The manager of the whole year. We reported to her, and she would then have, it was always a woman at the time, she would always have the conversation with the parents. That's just how they decided to work it. As a teacher, it was, there was actually, when I first started working there, I thought it was great because I was probably nervous about talking to the parents, but actually as I was there for a number of years, I realized it's actually quite beneficial to be able to just have the conversation with the parents. Like if there's something small, you can nip it in the bud.
Exactly.
So actually having conversations with parents, like quick and easy ones, like at the door or something like that, was actually something that probably would have been a good shout.
Man, I would think that's ideal, having that teacher-parent relationship when it comes to a child, because you give your child to the school and they take responsibility, so they see the learning curve, they see everything happening, just the what's happening with the child, like the habits, if anything from home is impacting the social behavior. So obviously you would think that teachers and parents should have that open communication. But anyway, I think about the Zoom calls, you're onto something. It saves parents time. Well,
I'd love to know if what parents, if you have any thoughts on this, would you rather Zooms with your teacher, or would you rather in-person ones?
As a parent, I would, as a future parent, I would prefer Zoom for sure.
You don't know that though until you're there.
Oh, that's so true.
That's what I think. I think Zoom would probably be more convenient, especially for working parents, because getting in, driving in, and there's traffic, especially if it's going to be a Zoom for the whole year, or if it's going to be a parent-teacher meeting for the entire year. You just don't have the time.
But it's a whole memory,
And you could really do it on your lunch break. Do you know what I mean? Rather than it has to be a full evening out, getting it done on your lunch break or throughout the day would be quite helpful.
Yeah.
I think it just depends on situations,
but
really,
honestly,
doesn't it?
Parent-teachers meetings are like a whole memory, going in with your parents, sitting beside them while the teacher. What?
You sat beside your parents?
I always heard good things about myself. So
of course you would, if you're sitting beside your parents. We used to have it would be a big hallway. Obviously, the kids weren't allowed to be there, but you would nudge your head in and be like, oh no, she's talking to the maths teacher now. Anyway, we digress.
Anyway, but yes.
Jumping into our next story, we did a little bit of fitness workout at the beginning of the show. That's because for Lovin Dubai's daily challenge today, we're doing squats. If you look at our stories yesterday, we had the whole office doing squats. It's a lot of fun making people exercise in the middle of the day. It's great. But also this weekend, you can get your workout in, or today, tomorrow, get your workout in at the DFC Expo 2020 Dubai Fitness Village. So not only is Expo 2020 an easy way to get your steps in for Dubai Fitness Challenge. How many did you rack up?
Oh, almost 19,000.
19,000.
Yes.
Can you, if you're a step counter, can you like carry those into 2 days?
I think it's carried for me. It's carried for the full week, for the full month.
19,000. You did a lot of walking though.
I did a lot of walking, like never again.
She lies.
No, I don't. I don't get it.
So you're just gonna get buggies around, cycle, which you can do.
Maybe
we'll get
like
to
give
that.
it. Maybe give the expo a break and then go there again after a week or something.
Yeah, true. Okay, so not only is a place to get your steps in, but also they actually have an entire fitness village dedicated to get your workout done at Expo 20.
Ooh.
So the fitness village has plenty to keep you moving during Dubai Fitness Challenge. It's actually packed with running events. There's a global fitness stage. They have a football pitch, cricket nets. They have a gym, multi-sports area, and so much more. Like this is, like Dubai just sets these things up and they're there at our disposal basically for free. You do have to pay your Expo 2020 to get into this one, but like Kite Beach is free, Mushroom Park is free. Phenomenal opportunities for us to get a workout in. One of the main uses of the fitness village is providing actually a space for runners to run for free, and they're also providing a running club for all 182 days of Expo 2020 and daily classes taking place for 30 minutes. So if you want to get your 30 in, head to Expo.
You know what? I might not be walking around Expo anymore because there's the option of biking around. And that's like ideal, right? I mean, why walk when you can bike? So for bike lovers, you can also book a slot where you get to cycle through all 3 districts in all 191 countries, or 192. It's like really like 191, 192. Okay, so 192 countries in just under an hour. And the commentary is either in Arabic or English. You can choose. And this is a great way to skim through the entire venue and plan out what you'd like to check out and what you can expect. And the bike tour is available for individuals over the age of 12.
So super cool ways to get around. I think I'll continue to walk personally. Yeah. Only because I feel like I'd be hopping on and hopping off so regularly. The only thing with Dubai is like in other cities you'd be like locking it up and stuff.
Yeah.
Don't know the process here. I'm sure you still need to lock it, but
that's such a good question. Where do you park the bikes at Expo? Like,
I'm sure there's designated spots.
True that. But then how do you know? Oh, with the Korean bikes, you can just.
I'm sure you'll be the first to find out. Or not the first, but you'll be on it next time you visit Expo.
Oh my God, for sure. But seriously, I would rather bike it anywhere in the world than walk, and especially now.
No, you like strolling is such, because like with biking, I don't want to speed up. When you actually have the time to enjoy where you're at, I love a stroll. And then when there's a coffee shop, I don't get off my bike. I'm lazy. I'll just go there, get my coffee.
You're such a Londoner.
I'm really not.
I can totally picture you just walking with like buckets of bread, not buckets of like a basket of bread, some flowers.
What do you think happens in London?
Okay, France.
Don't think they do it in France.
You know
either.
what? I'm thinking of Emily in Paris, and she does do that. She walks around with baskets of bread, like baguettes.
That is true to life. That show.
Right?
It's like literally the most idyllic thing. It's what she's like this like super fashionable gal, and she gets a work placement from America to Paris, and they're all super fashionable, and she meets really nice men, and she carries around bouquets of flowers and does idyllic things and goes to nice parties. So
like it happens to all of us.
Yeah.
Right? Like who hasn't got an offer
Where's the
from
visa
France?
for that?
Oh. What? Eiffel Paris? Love in Paris. Oh. Are we on to something
Ali
there?
says such cute things sometimes. Like we had a fabulous conversation yesterday. I'm not going to go back over it, but it just makes me so happy.
Ali?
Yeah. I'll tell you after the show. Like, it's adorable.
Oh, anyway. All about Splash's White Wednesday sale we'll move on to. Now, Splash has got one-of-a-kind sale, and you won't want to miss out on this. Now, the Splash White Wednesday sale is finally here, and the numbers are so good, you're going to want to buy 2 of practically everything. And from running from now until the 4th of December, items are going to be from 30% to 70% off, bringing you the biggest fashion sale of the year. And this is valid across all Splash and Splash at Centerpoint stores and online on splashfashions.com. Now, this means cardigans and sweaters will be starting from 33 dirhams, winter accessories from 11 dirhams, and hoodies and sweatshirts from 55 dirhams. Now, this sale has come just in time for Christmas shopping and stocking up for new outfits.
Super exciting. This is what I never... If you are an organized person, go and shop now. Get your shopping done, treat yourself, treat your friends, treat your family, because after the sale ends on December 4th, then you're going to have to go back to regular prices. Who wants that?
Honestly.
I want to be that person. Going to go online today.
Who has their life in order,
yeah,
has planned out all the sales and goes according to the sales.
Well, because then there's Singles Day's done, then this one is a White Wednesday sale. It's kicked off, and it's not just for today, which is the beauty of it. It runs until December 4th, like we said, and you can get, cardigans for 33 dirham.
And accessories from 11 dirhams. Like if you're Christmas gifting, if you have Secret Santa coming up, oh my god.
And my mom, she always gets the boys in the family a jumper. Like that's her thing.
Oh.
Every boy gets a jumper at Christmas.
Girls?
We actually get like different cute things. Oh. But all the boys get a jumper. So Mom, Splash, they have deals. She's actually traveling at the moment, so I need to get her back.
Splash has some of the best collections. Like their winter collection is really, really good. They have these overthrow cardigan sweaters. It's all really cute.
You're going shopping there today, aren't you?
Yeah, I mean, guilty but not guilty. Why should I be guilty? But I'm a little guilty. But no, I'm not. Because there's a sale.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not really. Maybe I might go a little overboard. Who's to say?
I'd love to see Simran on like a shopping splurge. I can just imagine you being like this. Yeah.
I can't choose, give them all.
If you imagine like kids in like a candy wonderland filled with toys and arcades, I feel like that's you in shops.
Oh my god. You guessed it like so on point.
Okay guys, stay tuned. The show's not over yet. We were joined by Dr. Ahmed Fakih yesterday. He has treated over 2,000 infertile couples with a high success rates of pregnancy, but actually his interests lie in treating the most challenging and complex infertility problems. And our interview discusses new technology that has been discovered where you can actually determine the gender of your baby through his procedure, and that's right here in Dubai. Stay tuned. Lovin Extra is here. This is the new membership, and while absolutely nothing changes for our readers, extra members get access to premium content, exclusive competitions, and first look for tickets and access to the coolest events across the city, and Lovin merch. If you subscribe right now, a very cool Lovin Red Eco Water bottle will be delivered to your door. Welcome back to the Lovin Dubai show. We are now joined by Dr. Ahmed Fakih, who has successfully found a procedure that helps with determining and selecting the gender of a child before even reaching the insemination process. Welcome to the show.
Thank you. It's a pleasure being here.
It's a pleasure to have you. I think even that introduction will show people kind of the topics that we're about to delve into. First of all, a term when we were researching this interview that stuck out to us that we haven't heard of before is family balancing. What is that?
Correct. So basically, family balancing is what the name implies. It is the process where you can actually choose the gender of your next child to balance your family. So for example, if you have a boy and you want your next child to be a girl, we have the technology today to make that happen.
Wow.
Yeah.
Is this new to you guys? It's certainly new to us. How? First of all, I think.
All right.
Crazy.
So it's a straightforward process. It's not an easy process, but it's very straightforward. Basically, all patients will have to undergo stimulation of the ovaries to produce multiple eggs. The reason why we need multiple eggs is we cannot make an embryo boy or girl, but we have the technology to test the embryos before implanting them. So the more eggs you have, the higher the chance of at least having one healthy embryo of the desired gender. So the first part of the treatment would be to stimulate the ovaries to produce on average somewhere around 10 to 15 eggs. On the day we collect the eggs, the egg collection is a minor procedure. It's done under IV sedation. The husband gives a sperm sample. Like I previously said, we cannot make the embryo boy or girl, but we can fertilize the eggs and grow the embryos in the lab. Once the embryos reach a certain stage of development, we have the technology to do biopsy and to do genetic analysis. So basically what we do is we selectively choose which embryo to transfer. Very rarely, someone wants a boy, for example, all the embryos are girls. Someone wants a girl, all the embryos are boys. That doesn't mean they cannot produce boys or girls. It just means that the sample size is so small to make any generalizations. And this sample size, all the embryos, none were in the favor that they wanted. So in this rare instance, they would have to repeat the whole treatment again. But most people who are young, healthy, don't have any fertility issues, usually have enough embryos of the desired gender from the first try.
Interesting you say desired gender. Is this an ethical practice?
With every treatment, there is controversy. If you take the COVID vaccine, for example, you have some people who are with it, some people who are against it. And we do respect everyone's opinion. But in my opinion, my personal opinion is it is ethical. We have the technology to do this. We cannot be selective in what advancements in the field of medicine which we say are okay and what are not. Why is it okay to have a kidney transplant but not to be able to balance your family? We do respect different people's opinions, but in my opinion, it's either you accept all the advancements in the field of medicine or you don't accept any. You cannot be selective on what you allow yourself to use from it and what you don't. And second, we are in a country that is very religious and have strong cultural backgrounds. And living in the UAE, you realize how the leadership, every decision they make sure it's a well-calculated decision. They make sure that all the choices they do they're very well analyzed and calculated. So for them to allow the treatment in the UAE, I don't think there is any ethical dilemma in it.
Well, interesting. That was to be my next question, because, for example, when we hear about flying cars, which is the future, we then know that regulation has to come in to make that happen. So, in terms of the legalities, it is legal. First of all, when did it become legal? And
it was never illegal to become legal. It's always been legal, and the boom started, or more people started resorting to family balancing because there's more awareness around the topic. So more and more people are aware that this is a treatment that is available. So more people are seeking this treatment.
Is it available without IVF? So for people who want to have a natural birth, pregnancy?
So basically that is a myth. I have lots of patients who come to me and say that they heard someone tell them that if they had a certain diet, or if
these old wives' tales,
if
like,
they had
drink the pineapple juice, you'll have a girl.
Exactly. Or if they had
throw the pineapple at the wall, you'll have a boy.
100%. Or if they had intercourse in a certain position, or if they timed their intercourse and they made sure they had intercourse right before ovulation or after ovulation.
And these are all myths.
All these are myths. Basically, if you get pregnant naturally, 50% of the time, you're going to get the gender you were looking for, 50% you're not. The people who do get the gender they're looking for, realize they think they did it correctly, that's why it worked. And the people who don't convince themselves that they must have done something wrong, that's why it didn't work. So they're all myths. The only way to actually choose the gender of your baby is to go for IVF with pre-implantation genetic testing prior to implantation.
So interesting. And obviously there's, different cultures and norms here. But for example, what about the choices people are making? Are they choosing girls or boys? Is there a clear difference
If you
here?
take a look at our statistics, for the year 2020, 50.2% came for boys, 49.8% came for girls, which is very negligible, which means it's almost 50-50.
Wow, so interesting. Are there any repercussions or side effects that can result from the family balancing?
On the actual baby, there isn't. On the actual pregnancy itself, there isn't. But during the preparation of the treatment with the IVF, the patient who's undergoing all the injections might have some mood swings, might have a minor headache, might feel pelvic pressure as we get towards the end of the treatment because the ovaries are enlarged. Nothing out of the ordinary, just some minor discomfort. But
Can usually
overall,
be associated with
it's the stimulation. The majority of people, 99% of the time, will not have any repercussions. 1% might have some form of tolerable discomfort.
Wow. And do you advise couples to use this method?
It's a luxury.
Okay.
Everyone has.
Are we talking numbers here?
No, I mean, it's a treatment that's available. Everyone has the choice, if they want to do it, to do it. Personally, I have 2 boys and my wife is getting prepared. She's looking into it. She's been trying to convince me to do it for the past year.
So
it's not that I don't want her to do it. I'm not ready for a 3rd child. but obviously when I do get ready for a 3rd child, this is definitely what we're going to be doing.
Interesting. And do you have any, I guess, advice for families going down that road? Maybe they could get in if they're interested in this, because to me this is a whole new topic, very, very interesting. Can families get in touch with you, or how can people learn more about this procedure?
Yeah, so basically this is a treatment that's available for people, especially who are looking to have small families and already have a boy or a girl and they want to balance their families. It is an available treatment. If you'd like more information, we're offering free consultations for this topic. And if you need any more information, feel free to call us or book a free consultation.
And thank you very much. And let's definitely drop the link for people to get in touch in the comments below. We'll drop it in after the live so you can check it out immediately. This is Dr. Ahmed Fakih. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you for having me.
I appreciate it a lot. Very interesting. That is it for us on the Lovin Dubai show. We're back with you every single weekday morning, same time, same place. Stay safe and wash your hands. Bye-bye. Guys, that is a wrap for the Lovin Daily. We are back same time, same place every weekday morning. And of course, don't miss the Lovin show every Tuesday where I chat with Dubai personalities. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and have a great day.